My life changed for me in my teenage years in high school. I began to develop lots of bumps beneath my skin. People stare at me in the streets and sometimes make nasty comments. But despite my rare condition, I'm proud of how I look. And that's why I'm on the Positivity Fix. NF stands for neurofibromatosis, and it's a genetic neurological disorder. It's not a skin disease, it's not contagious. And what it means for at least NF type 1, which is what I have a bad chromosome 17. During pregnancy, chromosome 17 decided to split itself. This causes the probability of developing tumors anywhere there's nerve endings. When I was a little kid, elementary age, I had literally hundreds of birthmarks all over me. And so I got picked on right away, kindergarten, first, second. Oh, what are those little marks all over your hands or your arms or whatever? And then when puberty came in high school, then they just gradually started turning into the tumors. And at that time, I didn't know a whole lot really didn't know hardly anything at all about it back then. All my years in school, not once did a guy in high school or college ever ask me out or to a dance. I know a lot of people, I'm sure, wonder what that is, but most people are just afraid to say anything. I'm checking out at Walmart, and in the lane next to me is a little family. There's a little boy who's probably 8, 9, right around in there, old enough to know better, I thought, and really loud. Ew, why you got all those bumps all over you? It was really, really hurtful. I could have a day where it's a good day. There's not much pain. My anxiety's, for the most part, kind of low. Not even thinking about it. And then that kind of thing will happen. And it ruins the whole rest of the day. I can't just not care what people think. One treatment I found out about 6 years ago, and it's called electrodesiccation. It's kind of like a laser removal system, and it can go and burn off all of your smaller fibromas.
They're going to remove some off the back of my neck for me today.
How do I stay positive? My daughter is what's kept me going. I'm just so glad that I had her. What keeps me positive is finding out about different research, clinical trials and stuff, that more and more hospitals are having these types of things. I hate my photo being taken, but you got to let that anger overpower those insecurities, because it's the only way that I think the medical community is going to listen. If we're not seen, we can't be heard. For those of you who have neurofibromatosis, I want you to know that you are not alone. And even though we're not related, we're connected. We can still be considered a family because we all understand we're there for one another. I think the big takeaway for those of you who don't have NF is to try to remember this story. And if you see somebody who you think may have neurofibromatosis, don't be afraid to ask them. From personal experience, awareness is key. And those of you who have NF, never forget, if we're not seen, we can't be heard. So much truth in that.